As part of the Prairie Hills District Initiative to work towards better preparing our students in the area of career readiness, I recently visited Bachelor Controls in Sabetha, Kansas, with the third grade teachers from Sabetha Elementary School. Our host for the day was Jerry Leuthold, who has worked with Bachelor Controls for over 20 years in their software development department and is currently also responsible for project management. In a nutshell, Bachelor Controls provides solutions for efficiently controlling automated production of all types. This includes designing and creating interfaces for manufacturing and processing plants, which allow employees to easily control entire systems. Bachelor Controls was founded in 1983 and now has locations in Sabetha, Lenexa, Kansas, and Memphis, Tennessee. Bachelor's is a global company with experience designing controls for automated industries like the production of food and beverages, pharmaceuticals, feed, grain, and pet foods, and several others. A couple of projects with brand recognition included production of Wild Turkey Bourbon and King's Hawaiian Rolls. So, to put it simply, in the case of King's Hawaiian Rolls, Bachelor's designed and created a computer system and program which controls the automated bakery where the rolls are mixed, baked, and packaged. Mr. Leuthold started our visit with a short tour of the Sabetha location. We stopped in the fabrication shop where the physical components of the control panels go together. He explained as we toured that an overall project can take many months and will be worked on by engineers as well as computer programmers. We also saw some simulation rooms that are set up in the Sabetha location that allow the programmers there to test out parts of their programs as though they were actually connected to a production facility, so that when the controls are delivered to a customer as a finished product, there is minimal debugging required of the program. We also had time to visit with Mr. Leuthold about what soft skills he believes schools should be developing in our young people as we prepare them for their future. He recognized communication skills as critical. Employees of Bachelor Controls, no matter what their academic background, need to be able to communicate with one another and especially with clients. Digital communication is used, but he also recognized that speaking and interpersonal skills like compromising and listening to input from colleagues is critical. Customer satisfaction also relies on the communication skills of sales staff as well as the staff who install and train the end users on how to be successful with their product. Because the work of designing a control system requires engineers and programmers to work together as well as with their clients, Jerry also said that collaboration skills are important for students to develop. The task of designing a control for a manufacturing or processing plant is a complex one, so being able to tackle a deep problem, break it into smaller tasks, and accomplish them in a timely fashion was also highlighted as important. Jerry also pointed out that for Bachelor Controls employees, a willingness to travel to various plant locations is important, as visits before, during, and after design are often required. Encouraging our students to consider whether travel for work is something they are willing to do could be important. The SES third grade teachers and I have completed an hour of code project for the last 2 years to introduce computer programming to their students. All of these soft skills that Mr. Leuthold discussed are things that we can work into this project with more emphasis. We will also be able to help students see a connection to a local employer who hires those with computer programming skills as part of their skill set. I believe in the long run, our coding project will be stronger because of our visit to Bachelor Controls.